Close your eyes, breathe in slowly, and let the air leave your body, even slower. Good. Tonight, we are going somewhere very few people ever see. A place hidden between red cliffs. A city carved by hands that disappeared 2,000 years ago. Petra, the rose-red city, half as old as time. Feel your shoulders soften, your arms growing heavy, your legs sinking into the bed. As we begin our journey, it is late evening in the Jordanian desert. The sun has just slipped behind the mountains. The sky is turning from burning orange to deep indigo. And the air is warm and smells of ancient stone and distant frankincense. You are standing at the entrance of the Sick, the narrow canyon that guards Petra's greatest secret. The path is only a few meters wide. Towering walls of sandstone rise on both sides, 300 feet high, their colors shifting from rose to blood red to soft violet as the last light fades. Your footsteps echo softly, the only sound, except the faint whisper of wind high above. Keep walking slowly. There is no rush tonight. Feel the cool sand beneath your feet. Every grain once traveled here on camel caravans, from Arabia, from India, from the edge of the world. The walls around you begin to glow faintly, as if the stone remembers firelight from nights long gone. Look up. The sky has become a narrow ribbon of stars. So many stars, you have never seen this many before. They seem close enough to touch. And the moon is rising, a thin silver crescent hanging just above the canyon rim. Its light spills down, painting everything in soft pearl. Your breathing is slower now, deeper. Good. Just like that. Ahead, the Sick begins to widen, very slightly, and you notice something carved into the rock, an ancient water channel, still perfectly straight after 2 millennia. The Nabataeans built it. They were masters of water. In a land where rain falls only a few days a year, they caught every drop, stored it in hidden cisterns, made the desert bloom, and made themselves rich. Rich enough to carve an entire city out of solid rock. You can almost hear them. The faint clink of bronze tools. The murmur of voices in a language no one speaks anymore. Keep walking. The canyon curves gently to the right, then to the left, each turn revealing new patterns in the stone. Swirls of color, like frozen smoke, like dreams trapped in rock. Your body feels heavier now, wonderfully heavy, as if the earth itself is pulling you gently down, into rest, into peace. And suddenly, the Sick opens, just a little, and through the narrow gap, you catch your first glimpse of the Treasury, Al-Khazna, the most famous facade in Petra. It appears like a mirage, carved directly into the cliff, 200 feet tall. Columns, pediments, urns, all glowing in the moonlight. Rose red, but tonight it is silver, bathed in cold lunar light. You stop. You cannot help it. No one can. This is the moment every traveler waits for. The moment the ancient world reveals itself. Feel your heart slow, your breath deepen, as you stand in silence before this impossible building. No paint, no bricks, just stone, carved from the top down, so the artists would not be buried by their own rubble. Imagine them, hanging on ropes, 2,000 years ago, chipping away day after day, never knowing that one day you would stand here, feeling so calm, so peaceful, so ready to sleep. The Treasury watches you. its great urn at the top, said to contain Pharaoh's treasure. Of course it is empty now, but the legend remains. And legends are stronger than gold. Walk closer. The sand is soft. Cool now. The moon is higher, and the shadows are long. You can see the bullet holes from Bedouin shooters who once tried to break the urn. They believed the treasure was inside. They never found it, because the real treasure is the silence, the stillness, the feeling of being completely alone with something older than memory. Sit down, right here, in front of the treasury. The sand is perfect. Lean back against a fallen block. Cool stone against your back. Close your eyes for just a moment and listen. There is no one else here tonight. Only you, and the city, and the moon, and the soft whisper of wind moving through columns that have stood for 20 centuries. You are safe. You are warm. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Let everything else go. The day, the noise, the worries. They cannot follow you here. This is a place outside time, a doorway between waking and dreaming. And tonight, you are going to walk through it. Very soon. But first, let me tell you how Petra was lost and how it was found again, so you can carry the story into your dreams. Breathe in, breathe out, and let the desert night carry you deeper. Now, as you lie there in the quiet of the theater, let me whisper to you about the high places, the sacred high places of Petra. Beyond the main street, the path begins to climb. Up, up into the mountains. The steps are worn, carved by countless feet. Nabataean pilgrims, Roman soldiers, Bedouin shepherds, each leaving a little of themselves in the stone. You start to ascend. Slowly. No hurry. The night air is crisp now, filled with the scent of wild thyme and juniper, plants that have clung to these rocks for centuries. Your breath comes steady. In, out, matching the rhythm of your steps. With each one, you feel lighter, as if the worries of the day are falling away. Left behind in the valley below, the moon lights your way, its beams cutting through the narrow gorges, casting long shadows, shadows that dance like ancient spirits, welcoming you. Higher, deeper into the mystery. After 800 steps, you reach it. Adair, the monastery, even larger than the treasury, carved into the mountaintop, its facade glowing pale in the moonlight. No one knows exactly why it was built. A temple, a tomb, a place for rituals under the stars. But tonight, it is yours. A sanctuary, high above the world. Sit on the edge, legs dangling over the abyss. The valley spreads out below you, a sea of darkness, punctuated by the faint outlines of ruins. Far away, a jackal calls, its voice echoing, lonely, but not frightening. Just another part of the night, part of the dream. Lean back against the cool stone. Feel the mountain supporting you. Solid, unchanging. Let your eyes drift closed and imagine what it was like when Petra fell, not to war, but to time. The trade routes changed. Ships took over from caravans, and slowly, the city emptied. The last inhabitants left, taking their stories, leaving only echoes. For 1,000 years, Petra slept, hidden, forgotten by the world, known only to the local Bedouin, who guarded its secrets. They called it the Lost City, and told tales of jinn, spirits that lived in the tombs, protecting the treasures. But you are not afraid. Because tonight, the spirits are kind. They whisper welcome. They invite you to rest, to sleep, in their eternal home. Your body is so heavy now, so relaxed. Every muscle, every thought, melting away, like sand in the wind. The moon watches over you. The stars turn slowly. And time stands still, just for you. Breathe in the ancient air. Breathe out the modern world. Good. Just like that. And as you drift, let me tell you about the man who found it again. Johann Ludwig Burckhardt, a Swiss explorer, in 1812, disguised as a Muslim pilgrim. He tricked the Bedouin into leading him here. Through the sick, to the Treasury. He was the first outsider in a millennium to see what you see now. In your mind's eye, he wrote in his journal of the wonder, the feeling that he had stepped into another world. And now, you have too. But unlike him, you can stay as long as you like. No need to leave. Just sleep. Sleep deeply in the arms of history. Now, let the night carry you even deeper. We are leaving the monastery behind, walking along a narrow mountain path. The moon is high, almost full, its silver light pouring over everything. Like liquid mercury, the air is thinner here, cooler. Every breath feels clean, pure, washing away the last traces of the day. Ahead, you see openings in the rock, hundreds of them, dark doorways, tombs of the Nabataean nobles, some simple, some grand, with columns and pediments, all silent, all waiting. Choose one, anyone you like. The doorway is low. You have to duck slightly. Inside, the temperature drops. Cool, almost cold, but not uncomfortable. The stone walls are smooth, polished by centuries of wind, and by hands that no longer exist. Step further in. Your footsteps make no sound. The floor is covered in the finest sand, soft as silk. In the center of the chamber, a raised stone platform, once a sarcophagus, now empty, but perfect for resting. Lie down. The stone is surprisingly warm, as if it has been waiting for you. It remembers human warmth. After all these centuries, stretch out, arms at your sides, palms open. Let the rock hold you completely. Your head rests on a natural pillow of stone. Your spine aligns perfectly, every vertebra settling, relaxing, releasing. Good. Now look up. The ceiling is high, carved with geometric patterns. Stars, lotus flowers, symbols of eternity. A small shaft was cut to the sky, so the soul could leave. And tonight, through that shaft, you can see the moon, perfectly framed, like a silver coin, hanging in black velvet. It watches over you, as it has watched over every soul that ever rested here. Breathe in. The air smells faintly of myrrh, and dust, and time itself. Breathe out, and let your body sink deeper, deeper into the stone, deeper into peace. This tomb is no longer a place of death. Tonight it is a cradle, a sanctuary, a womb of rock, where you are reborn, into sleep, into the deepest rest you have ever known. Outside, the wind moves gently through the valleys, a soft sighing, like the breath of the mountain itself. Listen to it. Let it match your own breathing. In, out, in, out. Slower, slower still, until you can barely tell where your breath ends and the desert's breath begins. Your thoughts, They are quiet now, like birds settling on a branch, one by one, folding their wings, going still. No more fluttering, no more noise, just silence. Beautiful, endless silence. And in that silence, you begin to hear, very faintly, the sound of water, far below, in the hidden cisterns. The Nabataeans' greatest secret, water that has been here for 2,000 years. Cool, clear, untouched. It moves slowly, drop by drop, echoing in vast underground chambers. A lullaby, carved by time itself. Let that sound carry you further down, into the soft darkness, into the place where dreams are born. You are floating now, no longer lying on stone, but floating in warm, dark, velvet water. The hidden cisterns have opened, and you are inside them, safe, weightless. The water holds you perfectly, cradles every part of you, your head, your shoulders, your back, your legs, your fingertips. Nothing to do, nothing to hold. Just let go, completely. The water is the temperature of your own skin. You cannot tell where you end and the water begins. Above you, the ceiling of the cistern is lost in darkness, but tiny shafts of moonlight filter down from cracks far above, like silver threads, dancing on the surface. Every breath you take creates the softest ripple, and the ripple travels outward, across centuries, touching the same water that quenched the thirst of Nabataean queens, Roman legionaries, Byzantine monks, Bedouin poets. All of them once floated here, in their dreams, just as you do now. Feel the gentle current, rocking you, side to side, side to side, a rhythm older than language. The same rhythm that rocked you when you were very small, and the world was simple, and safe, and warm. Let yourself remember that feeling. Let it fill you again, from your toes, up through your legs, your belly, your chest, your arms, your neck, your face, until even your thoughts are smiling, softly, sleepily. The moonlight threads above you begin to weave themselves into a silver blanket, light as spider silk, warm as cashmere. It lowers itself, slowly, slowly, until it covers you completely, tucking itself around your shoulders, under your chin, across your chest. You are wrapped now, in moonlight, in history, in peace. Nothing can reach you here. No sound, no worry, no tomorrow. Only this moment, this perfect, endless moment. And now, very gently, the water begins to lower, carrying you down, down, through layers of time, past the Byzantine churches, past the Roman streets, past the Nabataean palaces, deeper, into the red sandstone itself, until you are held, not by water, but by the earth, the living heart of the mountain. It breathes with you, slow, steady, ancient. Its heartbeat is your heartbeat, one and the same. You are home, you are whole, you are asleep. Now begins the long, slow countdown. 101 with extended pauses. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are deeply, deeply asleep now. Petra holds you. The desert night cradles you. The moon guards your dreams. And nothing will disturb you until morning light, softly, gently, calls you back. Good night. Sleep well. In the lost city that was never truly lost, because tonight it found you. And as the night deepens, far beyond the tombs we visited, the path leads you now to the royal quarter, where the kings and queens of Petra once laid their crowns to rest. It is a place of even greater solitude, clinging to the eastern cliffs, where the rock turns from rose red to a deeper crimson, like the color of old blood or faded wine. The moon has shifted westward, its light slanting across the facades, casting the tombs in half shadow, half glow. You feel drawn here, as if the mountain itself is calling your name, softly, in a voice like crumbling sand. The first you encounter is the urn tomb, massive, 80 feet high, its entrance framed by Ionic columns. And above, a huge urn, carved to hold the ashes of kings. But now, it holds only stars, peeking through cracks in the stone. Step inside. The air is thicker here, heavy with the weight of legacy. The chamber is vast, echoing with the faintest drip of water, seeping from hidden aquifers. Lie down again, on the cool floor. Let the echoes wrap around you, like a royal robe. Soft, heavy, pulling you downward. The walls are etched with inscriptions, in Greek and Nabataean script. Curses on tomb robbers, promises of eternal peace. For those who rest undisturbed, you are undisturbed tonight. No thief, no wanderer, just you, and the quiet sovereignty of stone that outlasts empires. Breathe with the drips. In, drip, out, drip, slower. The next tomb calls. The silk tomb, named for the delicate layers in its rock, like folds of silk, rippling in an unseen breeze. Enter, and find yourself in a triclinium, a dining hall for the dead, benches carved around the walls, for feasts that never end. Sit on one. The stone warms to your touch. Imagine the banquet, not of food, but of memories. wine of forgotten victories, bread of ancient songs. It fills you, not with fullness, but with emptiness, the sweet emptiness of letting go. Your eyelids flutter, once, twice, then stay closed. The silk layers above you seem to breathe, in and out, matching your own rhythm. In, out, deeper, deeper. The Corinthian tomb, with its elaborate capitals, like frozen flames, leads to the palace tomb, a labyrinth of rooms, once painted with frescoes, now faded to ghosts. Wander them slowly, each chamber a deeper layer of relaxation. The first room loosens your feet, the second, your calves, the third, your knees, and so on, upward, until your entire body is a palace of peace. The royals knew this secret. They built their rest, not to impress the living, but to cradle the eternal. And tonight, you are royal. In this quiet kingdom, let the ghosts of frescoes paint your dreams in colors of rose and gold. An endless night. End of part 6, minus 20,000 characters. Transition. Fade to soft chimes for 30 to 60 seconds. Part 7, minus 20,000 characters. Byzantine whispers. The Christian echoes of Petra. Seamless from part 6. Introduced with a faint bell-like echo. As the royal shadows fade, the path winds downward, toward the lower city, where another era lingers. The Byzantine time, when Petra became a place of crosses, not crowns. The moon is lower now, its light filtering through olive groves. Long gone, but their memory scents the air. Earthy, serene, you reach the ridge, overlooking the Sabra, the outer wadi, where early Christians carved their faith into the same red rock. The first sight, a simple cross, incised high on a cliff, a mark of pilgrims, fleeing persecution, finding refuge in Petra's silence. They built no grand temples, just chapels, humble, hidden. Enter one now. The air is different here, lighter, infused with the faint aroma of long-extinguished lamps, olive oil, and prayer. The floor is uneven, pocked with the feet of monks who pace these halls, chanting psalms in Greek, in Aramaic, their voices rising like smoke to the narrow skylights. Sit in the apse, where the altar once stood. Feel the energy, not of power, but of surrender, the kind that leads to sleep. Deep, untroubled sleep. The monks knew insomnia. They knew the desert's restless nights, and they whispered verses to quiet the soul. Let me whisper one now, adapted for you. Be still and know that you are held by stone, by sky, by the eternal now. Repeated in your mind. Be still. Know. You are held. Your breath slows further. Your chest rises, falls, like the wings of a dove, settling at last. Nearby, the lion triclinium, a tomb turned chapel, with lions carved at the entrance, guardians of the afterlife. But gentle now, in the moonlight, they seem to purr, a low rumble, vibrating through the ground, up into your bones, soothing, like a mother's hand, on a child's back. Rest here, among the lions. Let their strength become your softness. The Byzantine spring bubbles nearby, its waters still flow. After 16 centuries, clear, cold, sacred. Dip your fingers in your mind. Feel the chill, then the warmth. as it spreads through your veins, washing away fatigue, leaving only clarity, the clarity of dreams, where crosses become stars and tombs become homes. Petra's Christian heart beats softly with yours. Beat, pause, beat, pause, until the rhythm is one and you drift into the weave of faith and stone. End of part 7, minus 20,000 characters. Transition, layer in soft, distant psalm-like hums fading to wind. Part 8, minus 20,000 characters. The dream weave, eternal loops of Petra's night. Final extension, from part 7's rhythm, into an infinite loop style for endless replay/ambient fill. And now, as Byzantine echoes soften, we enter the dream weave, the endless tapestry, where Petra's nights loop, like threads in a loom. No beginning, no end, just the gentle pull of one moment into the next. You are no longer walking. You are woven in, a thread of silver moonlight, running through the sick, then the treasury, then the monastery. Back again. Feel the weave tighten, softly, holding you secure. Each loop releases a little more tension from your neck, your shoulders, your jaw, until you are loose, fluid, part of the fabric itself. In this loop, you hear the Nabataeans again, their laughter, faint, like wind chimes. They trade stories of distant lands, of stars that guide caravans. Their voices blend with the water's drip, drip, whisper, whisper, and you smile in your sleep. The next loop brings the explorers, Burckhardt, and those after him. Their wonder fills the air like incense. They map the ruins by torchlight, but tonight, by your dreams, you map the peace that lies beneath. Loop after loop, the lions purr, the monks chant, the queens dream, all merging into one endless hush. Hush, hush. Your mind weaves too, pulling in fragments of your own day, a worry here, a joy there, and dissolving them into red sandstone, into starlight, into nothing, beautiful nothing. Now, for the final weave, a second countdown, slower than before, from 50, down, to the void. 50, long pause, 20 seconds of pure wind. 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The weave is complete. You are lost, in the best way, deep in Petra's eternal night. Sleep, loop, dream, forever. In the endless loop, the weave pulls you outward now, beyond the carved cliffs, into the open wadis, the forgotten edges of Petra, where the city blurs into desert, and the rock gives way to sand dunes. The moon hangs low, A golden harvest moon, its light stretching shadows across the basin, like fingers reaching for the horizon. You follow a faint trail, marked by scattered pottery shards, gifts from Edomite traders. Long before the Nabataeans came, the air grows warmer here, carrying the dry scent of sagebrush and sun-baked earth. A campfire flickers ahead, not real, but dreamed, a nomad's fire from centuries past. Sit by it. The flames are low, hypnotic, dancing oranges and yellows, painting your face with warmth. The Bedouin elder appears, not as flesh, but as a gentle presence, wrapped in wool robes, his eyes like polished onyx. He stirs the embers and begins to whisper stories of the desert's children. Listen, traveler. The sands hold more than stone. They hold the breath of those who passed, the goat herders who sang to the stars, the poets who loved under these dunes. His voice is gravel and silk, low, rhythmic, lulling you closer to the fire. Feel the heat on your skin, not burning, but soothing, melting the last knots in your muscles. Your toes curl in the sand, warm grains shifting, like tiny hands massaging away the day. The elder continues. Out here in the wadis, Petra's heart beats free. No walls to bind it, just wind and sky and the endless road to Mecca. A camel grunts softly. In the distance, its bell tinkling, a melody older than memory. Let it play. Let it weave into your breathing. Ting. In. Ting. Out. The fire pops, sending sparks upward, like fireflies, joining the stars. Each spark a released thought, a worry, a plan, floating away, gone. The elder offers you tea, in a chipped clay cup, hot, sweet with mint. Sip slowly. Feel it trail down your throat, warming your core, spreading calm, like roots in the sand. He speaks of the Khazar al-Bint, the temple of the daughter, ruins half buried in the outskirts, dedicated to Dushra's wife, a goddess of fertility and quiet nights. Here, he says, the desert mother's birth dreams. Wander to it now, in your mind. The columns are fallen, but their bases remain. Climb one. Lie atop it. The stars will above. The Milky Way a river of light, flowing from horizon to horizon. Dive into that river. Let it carry you, weightless, through the nomads' tales, of genies in the dunes, of lost oases, of loves that outlast the sands. Your body sinks deeper, into the column's curve, a natural bed, cradled by the goddess herself. The fire's glow fades, the elder's voice thins, to a breeze, and the outskirts become your endless dreamscape, looping, whispering, forever free. End of part 9, minus 20,000 characters. Transition. Extend camel bells and fire crackles for 45 to 60 seconds. Part 10, minus 20,000 characters. Triple eternal countdown. Petra's infinite slumber. Final ultra deepener from part 9's dreamscape into layered countdowns for hypnotic repetition. From the outskirts, the weave draws inward again, but not to stone, to the infinite center, where all of Petra converges, the heart of the mountain, pulsing with starlight, and your own quiet breath. Here, time dissolves completely, no loops, just oneness. You are the sick, the treasury, the monastery, the tombs, the wadis, all at once. Feel it, the rose-red rock, flowing through your veins, the desert wind, in your lungs, the moonlight in your eyes. You are eternal, unchanging, at peace. And to seal this slumber, we descend together through 3 sacred countdowns, each deeper than the last. The first, from 30, with the breath of the Nabataeans. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deeper now, the second countdown, with the whispers of the monks. From 20, slower, holier. 20, long pause, 15 seconds of psalm hum. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even deeper, the third, the nomad's final hush. From 10, with the fire's embers. 10, pause, 10 seconds of crackling. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The infinite slumber begins. Petra's night, your night, one endless, peaceful, dream, sleep, eternally.